Hey, welcome back to No Hype Beer Reviews. Unless it's your first time, then welcome. Please consider subscribing. If you do, hit the notification bell, get all the updates. We're set for today's video. So it's Saturday, and Saturdays I do Cellar Saturday, where I drink something off the shelves behind me, or a beer someone else gave me. This beer is courtesy of Steven. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Found the back of my fridge, so I don't remember when he gave it to me, but it fits the Cellar Saturday mark because it's from 2021. It's coming in at 10% ABV. It's from Thimble Island Brewing Company. It's Mutually Assured Destruction, which is an Imperial Stout aged in bourbon barrels. And they aged them for 24 months. It's 2 years of aging. Litchfield Distillery is where the bourbon barrels are from. Yeah, cool label artwork. I think I've had this beer before, but I feel like did I have it as a mystery beer or something? I feel like I have history with this beer. I don't know. Anyway, it was literally in the way back of my beer fridge. All right, so there's some carbonation. I was looking at it as I was pouring. I'm like, man, is it going to kick out any head or not? So, I don't know, third of a finger a head. It's like a mocha color head, pretty compact bubbles. The beer itself is pretty darn black. A little bit of brown in there towards the bottom where it's thinner. Some legs are pretty clear, a little bit of lacing. Yeah, it looks like a stout. Let's get into the aroma. It's barrel forward, well, like bourbon forward. Like it definitely shows the 2 years. Finally getting some chocolate through. Like this is definitely, at least on the aroma, a bourbon drinker stout. You know, it's not a stout with some bourbon. I mean, it smells more bourbony. Okay, now I'm getting more chocolate, but the bourbon is kicking out. I get some oak, but a little bit of vanilla, a little bit of coconut. Not huge amounts of either, like really is a little bit, but a good amount of just bourbon specifically. Decent amount of the oak, and then yeah, like a little bit of vanilla and the coconut with this nice chocolate thing. It doesn't get like candy bar-y for me, but like those elements are there. Let's see about the taste. Cheers. Thanks again, Steven. Hope you're doing well. Good flavors. 10% for the style. It's a little thin, maybe by today's standards, you know, but it's not too thin. It's not like overly thin or anything. It's not watery or anything like that. Flavor-wise, I quite like this. It does have like a bourbon punch to it. I get the oak for sure. I get some of that vanilla and coconut. So I get the stuff from the aroma that way. There is a little bit of chocolate. I'll have to do another sip at this point. Sorry, my washing machine just went off, so like my mind went to that temporarily, and I forgot everything else that I was thinking about when it comes to this beer. So I need another sip. Boo-hoo! I gotta take another sip of a beer. I mean, you really get the extra 2, or you get that 2 years. You get an extra amount. I mean, it's warming my chest. It's boozy, but not overly boozy. I'm really surprised this is 10%. In a very good way. To me, it's appropriate for what this beer is. I'm getting big stout. I'm getting big bourbony notes. That warming in the chest, but then I see the 10%. I'm surprised by that. I wonder if I did do this as a mystery beer, if I'm correctly remembering that, if I guess the ABV was higher based on how this tastes and is making me feel in the chest. The flavors are spot on, though. I really like that amount. You know, I do like bourbons and whiskeys, ryes. You know, I do like different things that I sometimes have, but you know, I still like beer the most. So something like this is, you know, scratching both of those itches, which is nice, and I appreciate that. It's a pretty cohesive experience. You know, it's got some age in the bottle. I don't taste any missteps, no cardboardiness. It's not flat tasting or flat carb-wise. I quite like this, actually. This is good. So thanks again, Steven. I really appreciate it. If you guys had this one before, if you had it aged, drinks of something similar, different, you just want to tell me about it, anything, everything, comment section below. Let's get a conversation going. Once you're done doing that, make sure you check them out on Instagram and Untappd. It's No Hype Beer Reviews at both those places. So please like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, Imbibe. Cheers, everyone.